Hi, everyone. My name is Tammy. I am the CEO and owner of Creative Expressions Picture Video Service. And I am the host of a new web TV show coming this fall. And I came on here to talk about some basics, some basics that I think that a lot of us have missed when starting a business. So, so that is what I'm going to be sharing, um, because, like I have said in the past, it happens to the best of us. You're so eager to start a business, and sometimes you're not educated. You didn't get that education, so there's some things that a lot of you missed in the process. But one thing I'm going to say, it's not too late to get them. It's not too late to get started in the right direction. So, in my topic, some of you started business, but you missed your ABCs. And so I have the solution for you. But I want to just continue to talk on this topic. Like I said, it's the zeal. We run with zeal, and we forget to get educated in the process. And like I said yesterday, it's not about getting the LLC up. It's in your web, because you got a website and you got some social media channels. So you think you are ready for business. No, you're not ready for business if that's all you have. You have to get empowered. You have to get wisdom. You have to get knowledge, in order to be successful, so that you can grow and develop the brand. Brand development is key. Developing what you already have and creating, within all what you already have. So I want to, if you're just new in business, you're just getting started, or like I said, you started, but you missed something. You missed something because you feel like you're stuck. You feel like there's something else that I should be getting, or and so I want to provide some feedback on the process. And like I said, it happens to the best of it. It happens because you get full of zeal, and you want to you want to get out there and you want to get that business started. But what the smart thing to do is to find out what it takes, what it really takes to start a business, and that's the kind of information that you need to have, so that you can be successful in the process. So I was just on a live a couple days ago, and one young lady was on my live, and she was interested in trying to get a business started, and she said she said that I need to know. She said, I have a business concept, but she said, I want to know if it's the right business to go on. I want to know if I'm on the right track. And that was like a great question, because she's looking at trying to see that before she invests all of her money, and that is what you're supposed to do. That's the right way to start a business. You don't just get up and just start a business, unless you have done your research on that particular business, unless you know that money can be made on that business, and you did your research and you know what you're doing. So a lot of you guys that maybe listen, you may not have done any research, on what you're doing, and you might feel that you're stuck, and like I said, it's many reasons that you may feel that you're stuck. But I'm talking about some basics here, because you know, you have to get those ABCs in business so that you can move forward and be successful. Hello, Donna. You have to get those ABCs, and like I said, a lot of you missed it. You missed the ABCs. Thank you for joining of starting a business. And it's not too late if you already started and you feel stuck and you're not moving the way you need to be moving. And possibly, even if you might be doing okay, you can be doing better if if you receive, what I'm trying to say here today. I'm just going over various, reasons why people have missed their basics, because they get full of zeal and they forget about learning. And they figure that the business is going to just grow itself. Like all I have to do is just put my stuff out on social media. If it was that easy, we would have like millionaires popping up like every single day. If it was that easy to just start a business, get an LLC, get an LLC. Hello. Thank you for joining, Rosalie. So if it was that easy, like I just said, millionaires be popping up all over the place. It was that easy to get an LLC, get a website, get social media channels, and then boom, I'm a millionaire. No, it doesn't happen that way. So there's some prerequisite skills that a lot of you miss. And that could be that's the reason. That's most likely the reason why you might be struggling. Why you're not developing your business, because you're not growing, you're not really growing and developing the brand. And if you don't know what that means, you need to get help in learning how to develop your brand. And I do have consultations. Sign up at the end if you would like to find out more about developing your brand. Because you gotta do brand development. So and so that you can expand. Expand what you're already doing. Okay. So I have a lot of things that if you're interested in that, I can help you with that. But so anyway, that's what happens. So we, like I said, we get full of zeal and we run. Let's getting back to the ABCs. Like I said, let's own up to it. You missed your ABCs. The same way, if a child starts school, first grade, they have to know their ABCs, because if you don't know the basics, you're not going to really get to where you need to go. And some of you might know the basics, but you're just not working hard enough. You know it, but you're not working hard enough so that you can get to the place. And I had to look at myself too in that area. I just said, you know what? I'm not working hard enough. I already have it. I have it. Not to say that I have arrived. I'm still learning like everybody else, but I do have it. So now I have to exercise it. I got to put it into practice. I got to work harder with my business. I got to work harder, growing in my business. But getting back to these ABCs, the ABCs of starting a business is very important so that you can get growing in your business. And like I just said the other day, we can't be putting up these businesses, guys, without getting educated. We got to stop doing this. Stop running and throwing up businesses without doing research, without checking to see if that's even the right business to even go in the first place. Just because you like it doesn't mean it's the right business to go into, because you like it. It may not be worth your while to go into that business. you know, after you do your research, you know. So if you haven't done research on it, it may not be the best business. That's what I'm saying. It may not be the best business to go into, you know. High demand businesses, you know, you got to find out, you know, if it's really a high demand for that service. You know, how many people are getting the service? How many people want, those are the kind of things that, you have to consider. So if you're out there and you're trying to start a business, you know, these are some you need to get the prerequisites. Don't think about jumping into trying to get your website. No, stop with that right now. Don't do that. What you do, you focus on trying to learn the prerequisites that you need so that you can move forward. Okay, that's what you need to do. You need to be focusing on, hey, I need to do my research. So those are some things, and that's for people who's trying to dive in. And like I said, if you already dived in and you feel that you're missing something, and what it is the prerequisites. You missed some key things that were needed to help you to grow that business. So keep that in mind. These are some things that I want to discuss with you that I have I have an online training, and it's an online training, and it's called the ABCs of Starting a Business. So these are some things that I want to talk about in this training, that it teaches you how to evaluate yourself properly as an entrepreneur. So when you become your new person in business, you don't know how to evaluate yourself. You don't have a guideline in how to do it. In my training, I show you how to do that. So you learn how to evaluate you, and you learn also how to evaluate your business concept. The area that you're trying to go into, it teaches you how to look at yourself, look at that concept and break it down, and evaluate that concept. Is it, how, so that you can be able to say, hey, should I go in this field, or not? So, also, it teaches you how to helps you to learn how to play the customer in your business. It teaches you how to do that, because a lot of you don't know how to do that, because you already think that your brand is 100%, and some of you, and that may be true to some of you. You already, you've been out there, you've done the work, and it is 100%. But you have to, when you new, especially when you new, and when, like I said, your small business, you're new, or either you, like I said, you miss some of these concepts, you miss some of this stuff. It's for you, and you can never get away from evaluating yourself. Evaluating yourself and playing the customer in your, in your business. So it teaches you how to do that, how to play the customer in your business. When you really learn how to do that, it helps you to grow your business, your brand. Okay, so in my training, it helps you to grow that, grow your brand, and it also helps you to learn how to research the importance of researching your industry. That's it, because so that you can find out the trends in the industry, what's happening, what's not, all of that. because those are things you do need to know. You know, you need to know that even after starting. You still need to know that. You still need to stay on top of that stuff. And also, it helps you to count the costs when you start in a business, because a lot of us don't count the costs. You know, and another thing, when some of you that are new in business, you really don't know how to do this thing, because you know, when you generate some income, in that business, is that it's not for you to Ronisha, thank you for joining. When you generate that income in your business, it's not for you to run and take it and go on the next vacation trip or whatever you know. It's you know, you need to learn how to take that money and turn it back over in your business and create more from what you already. And these are things that people do not learn, you know. So you know, because that is what, you know, when you start a business, that's what it is. It goes back into the company. It goes back in. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for joining. So, talking about the ABCs, you know, and like I said, a lot of us have missed it. We missed the ABCs in starting a business. So these are the things that I just spoke about, and this is only for people who's trying to grow. Like, if you really trying to grow and you're trying to get to the next level, this information that I'm talking about is for those people. This is not, you know, this is not information for people who just that don't want to grow, if you started a business or trying to start a business, you have to invest back into your business. Like, you can't have a business and just never ever pay for something so that you can take it to the next step. You can't think like that. You know, you have to be like, you know, where you're lacking, you know, and so you have to be in the mindset, okay, I'm lacking in this area. You know, my social media or whatever it is, web design. I don't know where the area's at. You have to be mindful of those areas that need to be tightened up in your business, you know, and get the help that you need. Don't keep waiting and waiting and waiting, because it's not going to get better. Okay. All right. Oh, the Google ads. Uh-huh. All right. All right. So, well, sounds good. So, so what I'm saying here today, if you are on this, listening to this live, and you know that you missed some steps, you know that you still need some, you know, you need that help, you know, and you miss those ABCs, you know, you feel like something is missing, you feel stuck, you feel like there's some information that you really, basic information that you need to take your business to the next level. Flag signs, okay. Oh, okay. We gotta talk about that. You know, maybe we can connect and talk about that, okay, Ronisha? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So basically, it, you know, so like I said, if you are in that area where you missed some steps, then you're in the right place right now. You're in the right place now. I have the solution for you. I do have a training. And like I said, hey, Coco, and this is just for people who know they need this, they need it. And I just want to say this, if you have the mindset of trying to get everything free, you're not ready to start a business. Okay? If you're in the mindset that everything that you do has to, if it's not free, I'm not going to, no, you're not ready. So I'm not talking to people like that. I'm talking to people who say, it's my passion, my purpose is worth it. And whatever I need to do to get where I need to get to, then I'm going to do what I need to do. The same way when I go out and buy my lashes, I buy hair, I buy stuff for my nails, I have to do the same thing for my business. So keep that in mind. So basically, you're on here because you know that the topic had interest you. You might feel that you may need this information, and that's why you're tuning in. So, and I'm glad that you tuned in. We're talking about the ABCs of starting a business and how a lot of us have missed those steps. You got to go back old school. She said, okay. And it's, free resources, there, like I said, there are free resources and things. But after that, you only going to get but so far with certain things that's free. You know how it is. If you get a free plan on your app or something, you get an app and they're going to give you a free trial. Or something like that. But you can't. You got a certain time that you got to use it. So you eventually you have to pay for it. And so basically, and it's nothing wrong with it. If it's your business, if it's your passion, it's worth it. So like I had just said, what you make in your business is supposed to turn back around to invest back to help your business grow. That's how your business grow. Like when you do generate income, it's not for you to go run and go get a sale and buy up clothes. Like that money is supposed to turn back around and grow your business. And a lot of people don't know that. They just be like, oh, I made a couple $100. I made a couple $1,000. So now they're, spending it on something. But they're not spending it on something they need in their business to help them grow. That is what I'm trying to say here. The longer you keep holding back on your business, the longer it's going to take you to get to where you need to go. And I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to help you here. So some of you, like I said, some of you missed them steps. And for those that are, if you are serious about, and you're about to start a business, if you're on here and you're about to start a business, or you had already started, and you feel that you missed those ABCs, because I just talked about them before some of you came on, and the training that I do have, which is online, I have a few online trainings to help people with their businesses. It teaches you how to evaluate yourself as an entrepreneur. A lot of you don't know how to do that. It teaches you how to evaluate your business concept. A lot of you have not evaluated your business concept. You just ran into business. You know, so your business concept can be evaluated like all through your business career. You know, so you're constantly evaluating that business concept, but you have to know how to properly evaluate it. So in my training, it teaches you how to properly evaluate your business concept, so that you can get it to where it needs to be, and so that you can gain more customer access. Teaches you how to identify, research your industry. We talked about that. The importance of researching your industry, and it goes into just the importance of it, because people don't do that. They just start a business. Counting the costs. It teaches you how to count the costs. It teaches you how to budget, with your startup expenses and your operation, all of that. And the great thing about this training is that it comes with a startup worksheet. You get a startup. You get 4 worksheets with the training, and it has a the startup expenses that you need to get started. There's a worksheet that I have for you. And then it also has an operational expense worksheet, because the same expenses that you use to start up are not, you need operation. You need to be able to calculate all that stuff. So you'll be organized, so you know how much you're going to need each week. Like, how much you're going to need to come in, especially if, you have products and stuff like that. Most people that, have services and things like that, sometimes it depends on what it is. You don't really have that tangible. Okay, so keep that in mind, because service and product is a little bit, different, because a lot of times service businesses, they got to have a lot of equipment and things such as that, which that kind of balance out, because when you're in like a product, you got to constantly be producing those products, constantly, because people are buying them, so and then I also think I said, counting the costs. So, Danielle, thank you. Ernie, thank y'all guys for tuning in. So right today I have this training. So for anyone that fits this category, you recently just started, and that you missed some stuff. You didn't get a chance to really start the business the right way. You missed some things. Then this is for you. And if you already, I told you, if you already started and you feel stuck, this is for you. It's for you. Now I am going to, I have the training. Right now I'm offering the training for $56, and that comes with the 4 worksheets. You get the startup expense worksheet, you get the operational expense, and you also get the how to evaluate yourself, the worksheet on evaluating yourself as an entrepreneur and your business concept. And this is information that, especially those 2 sheets, the evaluating your concept and yourself, is something, it has different check off points on there. This is stuff that you can keep looking at, this, reflecting back on it each week to see where you're at in the process. When when you're evaluating yourself, it's going to give you a scale of things you need to be, like goals that you need to be moving towards when you, as an entrepreneur, just yourself. And then it also show you your concept, the industry that you're in, like how to get it to where it needs to be. Is a check off list of different bullet points, and so the stuff is powerful. And I said to myself, when I first started my business, if I'd have had my hands on this, I would have been further along. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting all tongue tied. So, so get this information. So I am going to, for anyone that feel that they need this information, you can always reach out to me at the end. You can inbox me and say, hey, you look, I missed some steps. I'm new in business. I don't really know what I'm doing, or I'm about to get started in my business and I need this training. And like I said, the training is the prerequisites of starting a business. But however, the information that's in, when you get the basics, then you're set. So that's the reason why it may not be, your business may not be growing into the place where it needs to grow, because you don't have all the basics. You don't have the basics. So this is what this training is going to do. And I said for $57, it's worth it. So so I wanted to just show you what value it had in this training, because I don't believe that nobody should I don't care how much it costs. If it costs $10, if it doesn't have value, you don't need to spend it. If it doesn't provide value. So so right now that training is $57. I can't say that it's going to be $57 this whole entire month. But right now, I am giving it. It's worth more than $57, because I want you to have it. Those that are on here and you feel that you're in this place, you're about to start a business and you just don't know where to go. You need to get this training. I guarantee that you're gonna find value in this training, and if you don't, you can have your money back. And I tell people that all the time. If I don't provide value in this training, you can have your money back, because I don't put out nothing unless it has value behind it. So that is what I wanted to talk about, because like I said, a lot of us have missed that basic. And I've been there, done that. I did that. I was eager trying to start a business. Yes, I've been there, done that. So, like I said, now this is your opportunity. To get those skills. If you feel that if you're in that place, and only you can you know that. I can't say that. Only you know where you're at. So so it's important to get those prerequisites, because that is how you're going to move along in your business and grow your business. So so I don't know if anybody on here have any questions. Feel free to like I said, feel free to reach out to me. I am doing consultations. I'm signing up people for consultations. So you can get a consultation with me, but I do charge a small fee for a consultation. Yes, I do. So, but if you're serious about growing your business, then reach out to me. Like I only work with anybody that's thinking about working with me. I only work with people that are serious about growing their business, or serious about if they're going to be starting one, wherever area they're in, and if you're not passionate, you're not ready to invest, then you're not my client. That is how I identify my people, so, and that's pretty much it. I wanted to just talk about that because, a lot of us just throw businesses up and we get out there and we don't get the basics. We don't get the basics at all. And what I want to do is I have a video on my laptop, and I wanted to just show you guys, if you're on here, you want to hold off a little bit. Oh my goodness, what happened here? Did I close out? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was downloading my other YouTube video from yesterday while I was on here because these videos are long. But I wanted to just show you. Just give me a second. I'll show you like an intro of the training. I'll show you the intro of the training. Um, and actually, it is me doing the training. But this is just an intro promo. It's an intro. It's not the actual training itself. So I'm going to, if you're still with me, I'm going to be flipping the screen pretty soon so I can show you the intro of the training. Okay, and I just want to I'm gonna flip this screen. So, all right. So you're not gonna see me. Okay, I'm gonna flip the screen. So, we're not able to see that. I might have to. It's a little cloudy over here. All right. So this is the training. You see that it's the ABCs of starting a business. But this is the it's the pro is let me get rid of this light here. All right. So this is basically just the promo. It's just it's like a just a little overview here. So you guys ready? You know what? I don't have this on. Let me, I don't have the sound up. So, all right. So here we go. Let's go back. This is the training that I developed. The content is good. All right, I want you to listen. This class is designed for individuals that are curious about starting a business or started but missed some steps. The seminar gives you the prerequisites for success in terms of evaluating yourself, your new business concept, researching your industry, business planning, counting the costs, and identifying funding sources. Okay, so that was a quick overview of the ABCs of starting a business. And like I had just said, this training is not just for people who just started, but it's also for people who have already started, but you're still stuck because, like I said, it doesn't matter how long you've been in business. If you're still stuck, you're missing some steps. You're missing the steps that's going to help get you successful. And you have to do the work. A lot of you guys don't want to do the work. You got to do the work. It's not just about getting an LLC, and getting a website and getting social media outlets and now I started a business. No, it does not work like that. So there's other stuff, information. You got to get there. Sometimes you got to get educated. You might have to go back and take a class. Whatever you need to do. So if you say that this is your passion, this is your desire, this is your passion, this is your purpose, then you need to invest in your purpose and your passion. So like I said, this training is only for people, it's only for people who want to go to the next level, who don't want to start a business like everybody else did and feel like stuck and don't know what else to do once they get out there and they don't, I'm not talking to that group of people. I'm talking to the group of people who know that I don't want to do this wrong. I've seen people do it wrong. Now I want to start off right on a good foot. although I started, I want to do better in my business. I missed these steps. I need to have them. I need to know how to research how do you go about researching industry? Do you know how to research an industry? Do you know how to go and gather up information on your industry and find out how to do it? Like, a lot of people do not know how to do it because they were not taught. This is like this video. This training is the basics. That's why I told you it's the ABCs of starting a business. And I will also provide a consultation along with the video, because after you take it, that's just the beginning step. So if whatever you have not done in that training, you have to do that so that you can move forward and be successful. You want a business that you are going to be, that's going to thrive. You want a thriving business. I know I want one, so I'm going to continue to work hard. I'm going to continue to do development, business development, developing my concept, developing more services, creating. In this video, I created this, this is just the overview that I showed you that's telling you what you're going to get. But, so the training is actually like no more than 40 minutes. You take it online. I have an online school. See, some of you even have information that you can develop and make it a product. Make your service into a product. So there's a lot of things that I do to help entrepreneurs, helping them to develop more products and services within their business, things such as that. And I do that with a consultation. You come in, you want a consultation, and you need help in those areas. I'll tell you what you need to do. I'll tell you what you need to do, and so that you can move forward. So thank you for the thumbs up. So basically that's really all that, hello Vita. That is really all that I have for you guys today. Like I said, I offer a lot of things to help entrepreneurs. I come on, I do give empowerment. But at the end of the day, after you get empowered, you need to have the actual information so that you can grow. And so that's why I spent this time to give you the information so that you can get it. So like I said, this training, I'm offering this training to 10 people for $57. And it comes with 4 worksheets. So the first 10 people that inboxes me, and you have to pay for this training. You gotta, don't just inbox me and I'll hear from you, but you gotta pay for it. It's $57, and it's an online training that you get. Once you pay for it, you get a invitation to come into my online classroom, and you just accept the invite, and then you go in and you'll see the training. You just click on the video, and you go in, click on the video, boom, you take it. You can stay in my training, and I'm gonna start. Actually, I'm gonna be doing webinars within that same platform. I'll hopefully sometimes I'll be offering some free webinars at time to time, but you'll be able to go right in there, take that class. You can go back and review the class again. Actually, it's an online video. It's just it's a video training, and it's going to tell you to pause the video to stop and write things down. You know, and like I said, mainly for, I'm just going to say this is mainly for people who who are who's interested in starting a business, or who have started but they missed their basics. They did not get all the basics. So it's really like, you're catching up on things. Although you already have, you have the business started, but you miss some things. You know. So, and even if you think that you're thriving, you still need to take this, because what it's going to do is help you grow, get to be even better. It's going to help you to be even better. You know, I guarantee that the content that you're going to get out of here is going to help you to get to be better than what you are doing. It's going to help improve what you're doing. So I'm offering it 10 people. The first 10 people that inboxes me will get that training for $57. So you need to have a Gmail account. Like, you cannot get into my training unless you have a Gmail account, because it only accepts, like, you can get in fact, it's more compatible. Gmail is compatible with it. So I always tell people you have to have a Gmail if you're going to get in. Other than that, what else can I say? Yes. I think that is pretty much it. That is pretty much it. If you just came on, you can go ahead and review the video, review the live again. If you feel as though you need to catch up on some things that you missed. And that's really it, guys. That's all I have for you. So if you have any questions, I'll stay on for a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to actually be logging off. So remember, I'm only doing 10 people for the training for $57. Just 10 people. That's it. So if you want to get into that training, it's an online training. And one thing about the training is that you only, what I want to say, you can take it at your leisure. Like, you can go, even though you go ahead and pay for it, you don't have to take it as soon as you get the invitation. You can still accept the invitation. Then you can just go ahead and take it whenever, you can go ahead and view it when you're ready to view it. So everybody can do it at their own pace. So it's not like everybody has to be in at the same time to take it. So you can go into my online school, take the training, get the information, write stuff down, get all that you can, but don't sit on the can. So use that information to prosper and grow. And I also wanted to say, not only do I have a training for, the ABCs, but I also have a training for people who want to develop their brand. You need brand development. You need to find ideas of how to develop your brand and how to package it better. I have a training for that as well, if you're interested in that. And that one is $67 for that one. If you looking to do brand development, you want to know how to package your brand, and how to, package and present it. And the name of that training is called Plan, Package, and Present. So it'll teach you how to have it to tweak your services and your product, so that you can attract that target audience. So I have a few other trainings too that are out there to help entrepreneurs. And a lot of these trainings can be taken online. Some of them are PowerPoints too that I have developed online. And some of them I do have. One is it's a video. I think I have two that's actual video. One I actually, yeah, two of them is actually video, but I do have some that are actual. There are actual PowerPoints where I am on there talking. So so it depends on where you at. If you need help with packaging and developing your brand, and packaging it, then you could reach out for that. And like I said, for the ABC to start the business, I'm going with 10. The first 10 people who reaches out to me will get that training for $57. And then so if you're looking to package your brand, you want to learn how to present it, plan it, package it, and present it. You definitely want to take that. You definitely want to get into that training because it focuses more on brand developing your brand. It focused on brand development, and sometimes that could be the reason too that you don't have those customers because you don't have brand. You haven't developed the brand. You haven't fully developed that brand to the T, because you can pull more things out of what you already do, but you just need to see how to do it, where you can go ahead and create more services within your business. You just got to know how to do it, and so that train, like I said, that plan and package and present will help you do that, so anyway, I'm definitely going to be logging off. I'm going to be closing this video out, and I do thank you for tuning in, and everybody have an amazing evening. Okay, I'll say afternoon.